19-year-old scuba diver Moritz Korthalis, who is suffering an acute case of decompression illness, has been stranded overnight on Great Barrier Island.
Couldn't get out for the weather. Very closed in. Couldn't get out from nothing from Auckland and nothing from Northland either.
Another storm is on the way, so the team must move quickly to get him to the Devonport recompression chamber.
Okay, thank you, boys.
All right, thanks a lot. See you later.
To avoid life-threatening problems with his heart, lungs and brain.
Bring a tail round to the right.
Roger. Hawks, 15 outside.
Dashed at 65.
Yes.
This guy's a young diver, 19-year-old male. He went for 2 dives yesterday, and when he came up he basically felt unwell, blurred vision, weak limbs, etc. He's had oxygen through the night and he's had a bit of IV fluids.
It's probably the second dive that's got him, eh?
Yeah, would have set him up. And,
set him up, no short break.
10 minutes
between dives.
And then he had a rapid ascent on a second dive, so what can happen is the nitrogen bubbles, sometimes they can travel up to your brain and have a occlusion of a blood vessel and have stroke-like symptoms as well. So at the moment he's just got bubbles in his joints, but you know, the longer those bubbles stay in there, the more chance they've got of being absorbed into the system, into the blood supply, and getting trapped in either his lungs or his brain.
On remote Kariatahi Beach on Auckland's west coast, Christchurch man Jim Tafata has been resuscitated after nearly drowning.
Roll your back buddy onto the backboard.
Jim is still in a critical condition.
Well done.
A chap there rolled his boat and took a whole lot of water. These guys dragged him out, and the surf guys did a great job. They did some CPR on him for about 4 minutes and got him back again.
They were in a boat out here, and I don't know what happened, but the boat lost power or something. They rolled it. And it rolled in the surf, and I think that fella there, he knocked his head, and we were surfing down here, come running out of the water, up the beach. When we got to him, he was face down in the water, dragged him out of the water, started a bit of CPR, then this young fella over here saved him. Stabilised. There's this little fella here.
As paramedic Dave prepares Jim for flight, lifeguard Phil Abernathy Newman recalls how close he came to dying.
No, he wasn't swelling at the start, and then we just kept on doing it, kept on doing. He started coming around. Yeah, sweet, good response. Oh, and then he did the cough, and all the water, some of the water came out, but he's probably got still water in him.
You never know with people that's aspirated a little bit of water, so we'll keep a close eye on them. Yeah, minimal, mate.
And Hopalana, please. Roger, right up here. There's 100 talks matched. Hopalana, checks complete.
David's first priority is to check his body temperature again. It's still very low, so he needs some extra warmth.
Because he was immersed in cold water, we're just treating him for hypothermia. It took a tympanic reading from his ear, and his temperature was 34.6. A normal temperature in a human is 37. So that shows that his temperature has dropped there because it's been in the water.
David's other main worry is the water in his lungs, which can cause secondary drowning even hours later.
And of course, you can only be face down in the water for a short space of time, then your larynx will relax and you start getting water inside your lungs. He's status 2 there, we're taking him through to Middlemore Hospital.
In Mission 3, the team are responding to reports of 2 injured patients. 22-year-old Jeremy has a severe leg laceration after a scooter accident and will probably need urgent surgery. He's on Waiheke Island at Onitangi, 10 minutes flying time from Auckland City. They have no details yet on the other patient, but will get them on the way.
240.
On board the chopper are pilot Rob Anderson, crewman John Skiro, and advanced paramedic Chris Deacon.
Did you have more message for us?
Yeah, are you able to phone?
Hey, Pam.
Soon after takeoff, they get an update on the second patient.
The other Waiheke vehicle has got a little kitty with a fractured femur that needs to be off as well.
All right, cheers. Bye.
Bye.
The crew will have to touch down and work out the best way to transport the 2 patients to hospital.
Pre-landing check.
T's and B's.
Green and steady.
We're secure.
Roger. You're clear out.
It's the festive season, and it's no surprise that Chris is greeted by a group of young partygoers.
You guys should be in a circus.
Jeremy, on the other hand, needs to be in hospital, given the severity of his injury.
What happened exactly?
I fell off like a little scooter thing.
A motor scooter? Yeah. And did you have a helmet on?
No head injury.
What Jeremy doesn't realise is that he may have injured his Achilles tendon.
Can you wriggle your toes for us? Yeah. And can you feel that?
Yeah.
It feels normal? Feels like that?
Yep.
Cool. Okay.
With the chance of infection and the possible need for skin grafts, Jeremy needs to get to hospital fast.
Well, the kid with the femur, how long's that away?
5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, we'll wait for that. Yeah. So we'll strap that up. This guy here has been having a bit of a hoot on his scooter and he's come off. He's got a nasty cut to his ankle. Might require quite a few stitches and maybe some... he might end up at Middlemore, which does plastics. Just because there's quite a... I don't know, there might be a skin tissue deficit there. But we're just going to wait 5 minutes, and we've got a 2-year-old with a broken femur, so we'll wait for that.
And while Jeremy's being loaded into the chopper, a friend insists on coming to hospital.
No, there's not.
There's no room for a passenger?
Absolutely none whatsoever.
Absolutely none.
Absolutely. We've got another patient.
Do you got another patient? Go.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
And that patient needs a mother because it's 2 years old.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
So I'd like to go with him, but possible. Absolutely.
Jeremy's friend says goodbye as the second patient, James, who has a badly broken upper leg bone, arrives.
He's fallen quite heavily on his left leg there. Yeah. His left thigh is swollen to pretty much twice its normal size. He's really, really ginger about moving it. We're sort of assuming the worst, hoping for the best.
So what actually did happen?
He just slipped on, literally there was that much water in the pool, slipped on it and his feet kind of tunneled out and then he fell in and landed.
Chris Deacon knows that 2-year-old James will be suffering internal bleeding from his broken femur. It's now even more critical than ever to get him on board and off to hospital.